Yes?
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Yes.
I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Last time I saw you were pretty agitated.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse.
Okay.
The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
You must have some kind of plan.
I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it.
Oh, goodness.
Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Coworker.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Why won't Emilio turn the data over to you?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
I'll get your research.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process.
All right.
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
Okay. I'm on mass business too. I need some research data on the trees.
I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against it?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in MAST. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Kelton says this isn't about him. The lives could be at stake.
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all.
Alien trees.
He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST.
What do you want me to do exactly?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Fine, I guess.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a back door into the mass network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
So it's doubly illegal.
Only if someone catches you doing it. Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple.
What exactly am I deleting for you?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure, why not start over completely?
Aren't you worried someone will notice it's missing?
Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The mass network is running off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary. This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really.
What exactly do you do?
Between you and me, as little as possible. I'm just kidding, of course. I work really, really hard at my job. Studied in computational bioscience, did some time in agrogenetics. These days, I just help out wherever I can. Waiting for a good opportunity. Maybe an opening in administration. You know how it goes.
I'm sorry. I'm already... in duty. I'm going to see if I can ask this other guy about it, because, what on earth?
I hope we're not too late to avoid disaster.
You and Emilio don't get along. What's the story?
That man is a disgrace to his profession. His theories are drivel, his methods are sloppy, and his conclusions are, at best, highly questionable. He is a very poor scientist. I saw fit to point this out when approached for his most recent personnel evaluation. He somehow got wind of it and has taken it very badly.
Maybe I should
For
apologize.
what? Doing my job? It's more than he can say. I most certainly will not apologize.
Hey, what happens if nothing's
Well,
done?
I'm afraid that's hard to say. Ultra-low frequency waves are a rare phenomenon. If they continue to increase, they might cause disturbances in the equilibrium of the city's residents. Headaches, nausea, that sort of thing. Eventually, the resulting vibrations could have effects not dissimilar to seismic activity. Nearby structures might be at risk. I really do hope we can find a solution soon.
Goodness gracious.
I hope this isn't asking too much of you.
It's asking a lot of me, man. So dude's a bad scientist, a bad researcher, kinda lazy. Boy.
Your first date tomorrow?
Yeah.
That lock didn't last very long. Nicely done.
There we go. Sarah, come on.
With the consignment shop closed. Huh?
Of all the assignments they could have given me. You have some good news for me?
Well, one, all science is good. Researching bark could now lead to the cure for cancer for whatever reason. And I don't like it, but I did it.
Oh, boo-hoo. We both get what we want. I took a peek on the network.
Jerk.
Saw that things have updated. Great job. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. This slate has all the data Kelton needs. Hand it over to him, stuff it down his throat. It's all the same to me.
What a douche.
If we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the mast fee roll. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
You owe me for this, Kelton, more than you know.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to go on not knowing. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
Just doing my part.
And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome.
The data on this slate could very well be crucial. Lot
Speak with Trevor. Sergeant Yumi.
lives could be at stake.
For Starship. It was virtual, but still. It was pretty fun. I usually get lost. I went together.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Good job. Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Yeah.
Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all?
I had a run-in with Crimson Fleet. Don't know if that counts.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Alright. Why am I bringing the air package here, not Aegis?
Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
Alright.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Okay.
Can I help? You expecting me to jump down after you?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the details. I hope you're not here to report something. If you are, it means you've seen far too much.
I was asked by UC Security to pick something up.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
I'm not sure how you know that.
Statistical average, psychological tendencies, a sergeant's need to tower over his subordinates. But really, it was just a joke. I meant nothing by it. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Got it. Just tell me where to
Take
pick
the
it up.
Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
Alright.
Good luck with the mission.
Yes? You needed something?
There
How's
you
it?
go, Yumi.
Still have questions? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
Glad it worked out.
As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know. Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
You're looking for an orc.
I've got nothing at the moment, but come back later, and I might have something for you. Take care.
Ooh.
I'll head to my crew position.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Ah, crud. Poultry and dairy.
Is it weird that I still get nervous around you? We're literally best friends, after all.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
got something for me?
Again, I need some time to verify. I couldn't have gotten this. Thank you again for getting the data from Emilio. I know he can be a pain.
Okay, nothing. No, hold on. Hilton later. Where's my transmission? That's all the way in Seoul. In Seoul. Dream home, back to the grind, protect Terrorgate, Mantis, empty nest. Do that.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Oh. Here's probably things I wanted to sell. Quick module. Costs credits to upgrade? EMS and EMS.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Not what I want to do.
I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Extra capacity, hazard protection. Where do I get these upgrades? Explosive shielding.
Damn good modification there. Very impressive.
selling art is a bit of an art itself, you know.
There's a bit more in the back if you're... Oh, please, take a look.
Hold on.
Appreciate the business.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours. Do you think the documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think will play me?
Go back to the lodge.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing
Captain,
quite like the feeling
now
of
that you are a
returning
member
home.
of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Alright, I could
Captain Miles, I will proceed to my assigned post.
just feel too overpowered with, you know, the basic programming. So let's just on track. Unless I can make it. Yeah, I was able to make that. Alright. It's Positon batteries, politics diode. Do you have any of these things in storage? No. Alright. What other places might have resources I can buy?
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again.
Was it this
Your
one?
timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
I'm always a
You
little
have
willing to
no
help.
idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
I don't understand what that means.
It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Define bad news.
We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it'll become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself, and some nearby portion of the city, to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City.
It seems like a nice gesture.
Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow.
Well,
clearly no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
so that's dead end, pardon the pun.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
I'll be back with it as soon as I reach.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Has recovered a significant amount of data.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell
Hope
art.
you're finding every. Oh, please take a look.
Vodka. I don't need booze of any sort.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
That's the law, and it's been in existence from the
I suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm?
darn it, I just need one more piece of 15.
Struts retract. Let's get out of here. Aim point reached. Orbit stable. All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Hello.
Lockers. Coffee bag, seriously. Vladimir.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Rook on deck. That's pirate talk, isn't it?
Former Crimson Fleet. An old Jacobones would be the term for it, back in my day. Left that life behind me. Even before I signed up with Constellation, I was retired.
Glad to meet you, Vladimir.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye.
Someone should have grabbed you. It was incredible.
Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
Understood. I need to check on these leads in person.
You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull the worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
That's fair. Who's Andreja, though?
Another rook in Constellation who's making a name for herself. Likes to be on her own. I can relate, so I try to look out for her more than most.
You'll keep an eye out for Andreja.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Show the words another time, then.
Alright.
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like you were being pulled across the entire galaxy?
Yeah.
Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Were any of the old journal entries useful?
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
You never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Ajamai must have been quite of an amazing person.
Ah, she absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Rookie being paired with a junior sounds awfully familiar.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
Discover anything I might have heard about?
We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing SSNN would bother to report.
I can relate to that in some way.
For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Cozy isolation?
Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space, nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates.
I take it I'm the protege on this journey?
At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Is she dead?
No. She retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
She sounds like a tough act to follow.
Well, you don't need to follow anyone. Just be yourself. I chose to accompany you on this journey because I saw something familiar in your eyes. A hunger for exploration.
I'd like to discover more about what we have right here.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Oh dear. Alright. Let's see if I can find any useful materials here. Bathrooms. Nope. Don't want that. Pack of smokes. Why did you put it in the fridge anyways? Oh. Grab the wrong package. Oh, power circuit. I think I needed one of those.
Time to sell some of your junk.
mark that down. Galaxy map, Starfield. Alright. Skill magazines. I am in the Alpha Centauri galaxy. Peak performance 01 found. Alright. No pack eggs. Can I repair that robot now? Protein bar, eggs. What a bone occasion. No pad of no pen. But harvest non, potato, non. Non's delicious. Like, non's a bread, so how can you hate bread? Deep recon spacesuit? Ooh, okay, that might be good. So... Utility flight sim. Oh, more monopropellant. Oh wait, hold on. Light textile, nice. Deal with meal tray. And nothing.
Captain Miles, greetings.
Greetings, Vasco. Oh. Oh. It's the note from the Bethesda fan that died before this came out.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
hold on. Well, I think I need to end things there because I need to use the restroom. Adios, my explorers.